All right. So we looks like we got ourselves some deer, some thick Udyr, the not actually a furry that Udyr. All right, you know what I mean. You know, he's like a dude, and he's got like a bear costume, and he's a turtle and a phoenix, and a tiger. He's not a furry though. Not a furry though. Don't worry, guys. That's reserved for all those fucking Ari players. Am I right? Anyways, before we get into things, alright, the replay you're watching on screen, or maybe not watching, is from leagueofgraphs.com. I just have to do this so I don't get on my ass. And please remember, stereotypes do not mean everybody. If I say a skin makes you look like a dumbass, that doesn't mean you are one. You could be the exact opposite for all I care, or maybe it's true. Who knows? Okay? Okay, let's go open some fucking gates. Haha, it's a classic skin. It's used by the new players, the bad players. Gee, what a surprise that I said that. Man, that just never has ever happened before in the history of this entire series. Not once have I ever said that a classic skin is used by a baddie. No, never. This must be the first time. You know what? I think I'm just gonna take a shot every time I have to say this shit. Okay, no, actually that might be a bad idea, come to think of it. That'd be a lot of alcohol in my system. I would probably die. Fuck it. Let the shots flow! So you remember that kid in elementary school that took karate and would, show off his karate moves to his friends and to the class as a way to impress everybody and probably make an ass of himself? Well, that's this guy. But now he's had years of practice and so much time to perfect his skill, he can actually kick some ass if the chance arises. And he will still try to show off his moves to impress people. If that sounds like you, please stop. I will be more impressed if you manage to drop somebody who's got at least a foot on you and about 100 pounds. You all saw this one coming. You sat there and you waited for the skin to pop up. Well, guess what time it is. So this skin, it goes one of two ways. The first and honestly most likely scenario is that this is the kid who watched one Trick 2G montage and now he thinks he knows exactly what to do to be just like his newfound hero. And yes, this includes opening the goddamn gates and failing spectacularly in the process every single goddamn time. And then he'll go on to r/League of Legends and bitch about how Udyr is underpowered or something to that extent. Probably cites that montage, even though it's like 3.5 years old and the game is in a completely different state from when that montage was released. But, on the other hand, Udyr, God. He takes the most unexpected gank paths, and for some fucking reason, you will just never see it coming, and you will always be surprised. This dude eats, sleeps, and breathes Udyr. And, you know, because he uses the skin and he's really good at Udyr, you know he's a Chad, so you know when he's fucking, because all you'll hear on the other side of the door is
bow, 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 baby, leg, oh, down your stack, down your bow. What's up, baby? We're just getting that ass stacked, motherfucker. God damn! What's up, baby? Suck my dick. That's all you got. You gonna need more than that, baby. You gonna need it all. What's up, baby? That's right. Got mechanic. Boom. Put this on already. Watch this shit, baby. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it one time. Hit it one time. Give me.
oh my god, this motherfucker. This guy. This man. This thing right the fuck here. Out of all of the skins Udyr has, whoever uses Definitely Not will try their hardest to open D gates forcing the entire enemy team to chase them around the map for the lulz. And you know what? The first time they do it, it's actually pretty funny. It doesn't really matter if they make it out alive or not. Just having this guy lead the entire enemy team around while you and your team of dipshits, your team of friends, go and get objectives is really nice. It actually takes a lot of pressure off for a little bit. But if they manage to make it out the first time, there's at least a 90% chance that they will do it over and over and over and over and over. And when they do it all over again for the 15th time, they'll die enough to where the enemy team pulls together just enough brain cells and figures out that if they kill him, they can force a 4v5 team fight and win those. And a few of those 4v5s later, the game is over and you've just lost. And for some reason, Home Slice over here has no fucking idea why you just lost. Actually, no, he does. Come to think of it, he does. It's clearly your fault. You guys ended up losing. It wasn't him. It was not him. Nope, not at all. Just ignore the 15 D-Gates attempts. Those aren't important. You guys were the problem. You're the reason why we lost. Can you tell I'm not a fan of this guy? Okay, so you know how junglers are just soloing dragons nowadays? You know, like the first dragon is always soloed and the second one most likely is being soloed. Well, this is the guy that not only pioneered that shit, but he's gotten it down to a perfect science. He knows exactly what route he needs to take. He knows exactly what health he needs to be at. He knows exactly what level he needs to be at in order to solo dragon the second it comes up. And then he'll run down, take it within 15 seconds of it spawning, for some reason, and then race into the enemy jungle to counter jungle, get out, finish his camps, then back, get some items, do a top to mid to bot set of ganks, and oh, look at that, dragon's back up, and he's already on his way there and ping it. Oh, and it's already gone. Gee, who'da thunk? Congrats. You have a 5 kill advantage, and you're 2 dragons up, and it's only been about 6 minutes. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All I can think of when I see this skin is that it's something out of Kung Fu Panda, like with the splash art and the different stances. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but that's just what I see. Maybe you agree. You probably don't, because there's no panda stance, but you get the idea, right? Oh, and this guy also has a hard-on for
Flash base slap!
Like, whenever his flash is up, he's pinging a lane, and he's going in. Either you're ready, or you're not. There is absolutely no in between. And I never said he was good, so if the gank fails, do not yell at me. Alright, there you have it, folks. The man, bear, turtle, tiger, phoenix thing is in the books. For champions, we've memed on a bit. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your stay. If you did, why not drop a like down below and subscribe if you want to stay up to date with the ever-important stereotypes. And make sure you also give my Twitter a little bit of love by following me over on L2KYT. And if you have a champion you want me to stereotype, you can leave those suggestions in the comment section below. I will take a peek, and I will see if I can work my magic. And just one more thing before we go, I have got a beefy video in the works, so be ready for that. Hopefully it'll be out within the next couple of weeks. All I'm going to say is that it is a Trackmania video, and that's all you're going to get. That's your teaser. That's your crumb. Enjoy it. But anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me today. My name is Legion2K. I want to thank you all so much for stopping by, and I'm signing off.